So, I think. Huh? Oh, yeah, I forgot. I was doing audio testing before, and also rather, I forgot to actually set up the game itself in the window. Now we can really start. Last time I played this game, oh yeah, after I did some of the side quests, the fetch quest one is the best quest. You know what I'm trying to say. That's not what I'm trying to do.
Left a destination.
And oh yeah, I went to the drug terminal and talked to Miranda because I guess she was in this game and I
Used to
forgot.
work for Cerberus. Ask him why he's here.
Oh yeah, and I accidentally triggered this.
Why? Why go after your old employer, Zaid? Now you know my name all of a sudden.
Good question.
So yeah, Miranda said her sister's gone missing and her dad's involved, and he's also funding Cerberus, so we need to go hunt him down, I think. And also, there was this thing, I checked my emails, and an ambassador went missing to Bolus. I found it, I thought, oh, it's gonna be another side quest, but no, Saeed's here for some reason. Where am I going?
Damn, wrong door.
Cerberus is after a Turian colony. Kill me, and they get it.
Drop my name.
Shepard's investigating. She's a recent acquaintance. How recent?
I just realized I was muted this whole time.
Very. Shit. Alright, I'm listening.
Oh, Saeed.
Zaid!
Well, looks like I was the only one to make it out alive. Good to see you, Shepard. Cerberus is about to get what's coming to them. Goddamn traitors.
I'll call an ambulance.
Won't
Space
do any
Emblem?
good. Hell of a fight, Shepard. Should have seen it.
Did I get here too late? It's because I went to the wrong door.
Ambassador!
That man. I thought I was... He saved my life. I almost died because the Turians thought I was still with Cerberus.
Are you injured?
Did those mercs hurt you?
I'm fine. They wanted me alive until the fees were delivered for my capture. They didn't care about what I had to say.
You kept mentioning a colony in your message.
Information on a Turian planet's defense system. They'll strike soon. But if I tell you which planet they're attacking, Cerberus will know I turned traitor.
I saved your life. Tell me which planet you put in danger.
I can offer a bargain. The Volus bombing fleet. In tactical terms, it's worth far more than a colony.
Or you could give us both.
You can warn the Turians there'll be an attack, Commander. That should be general enough to ward off suspicion.
No deal, Korlak. You owe me the name of that colony.
Very well. Cerberus is going to raid Aphis. They want its shipyards. I'll speak with Citadel Security about this incident. You have my thanks.
Oh, that doesn't go through. Oh, wait, I need to change my chat box, make it a bit smaller again. Oops. I thought it'd be. Well, anyway. I kind of fixed it, but then maybe not so much. Where's the thing again? Wait, which one was? Ah, this one. Yeah, that's way better. I think. You started early? No, I'm actually kind of late because I'm not a morning person. Oh wait, unless the clocks come backwards, I don't know what time it actually is. Anyway, here I am. Mass Effect 3. What else was I doing? I bought a bunch of stuff off screen. I upgraded my fish tank. I bought some weapons. I blew all my money. Oh yeah, and I also got an email about an apartment or something. I'll check that out later because I think I know what that is.
Status recognized. Please select a destination.
I think that's actually a DLC thing.
1 moment.
Okay, Aiden, welcome back to Mass Effect 3. This could be a side quest heavy episode.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
It is? Okay. That's kind of a different
I'd like
tone.
to request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant.
And may I ask why you think your deployment deserves special treatment, Private?
I think I'll do better against the Reapers than Cerberus, ma'am.
And what combat experience against Reapers are you basing this on?
None, ma'am.
Outstanding.
Is there a reason to listen on that conversation? No? I don't think so. It's an interesting story. Yeah, I want to leave the Citadel DLC thing last because it's kind of a different tone and I don't know, it just feels weird to do right now. Preferably I want to do it right before the main mission if I can, eh? Oh yeah! Parrots wanted to talk to me. I guess I should do that. I knew I was forgetting
Cleared the
something.
dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Nah.
I'll handle it. Yes, Commander.
Alright. Well, my chat box looks mostly fine now. It's kind of weird in places, but oh well. I don't want to bother trying to do the CSS thing again.
Sergeant, I have a little brother. He went off planet to try and make money, hung with a lousy crowd. A week before the Reapers, my brother sent me this excited message. He'd found an organization with lots of pay, benefits. He snuck me a photo of the shiny new armor they gave him. White and yellow armor, ma'am.
So my brother joined Cerberus and now he's dead?
Shepard, if you're feeling up to it, I thought we could do something fun for a change.
Okay.
Shepard, glad you came.
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
Alcohol. Why not?
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So?
So, I had an idea.
Are these like the loyalty missions of this game? I think the other one talked to me as well. Or maybe I already did that and forgot.
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Some things never change, do they?
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn. Figured it's time to do something stupid just for the hell of it. Might be the last chance we ever get. A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
You obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
Yeah, you're right. I just have to save your ass again.
It'd make up for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. Noveria, Pharos, Ilos. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
Be nice to him.
Times like these, you know who your real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route. They're the ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. Who never give up on you. I'm lucky I can say I know someone like that.
So am I. You're not going to propose marriage now, are
Huh?
you?
No, I'm loyal.
Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle. Once and for all. I'm not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
All right, Vicarian, you're going down.
And don't
Did you
worry,
actually shoot?
I loaded it with practice slugs for when you miss.
My aim's kind of... Okay.
That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one. I said a tough one.
Step aside.
It's on purpose. No way.
Do it. Nobody alive, maybe? But technically, I died.
Yeah, well, next time we'll throw in a herd of rampaging cliques, and that's how you separate the rookies from the pros.
Excuse me. And then the arrows in... No, because I talked to her earlier last time. She didn't talk to me. So anyway, continue on the main missions or whatever. I want to talk to the... No, I want to talk to Yasari first. The Quarians is the actual main mission. Wait, she does want to see me. Just not. Alright, well then we're going back again.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I need a cab to the Presidium.
It'll be there momentarily.
I'm pretty sure I saw her here in this area. Yeah, she is. Right. Yes, this way. I had a cop, but I also forgot to the M button. It's always there. Probably. I just didn't notice. I'm not very observant. Yes, it didn't. But yeah, I think there was something else I had to do. Let's see, I talked to Liara, I talked to Edie and Joker. I just talked to Gary, so there's someone else. Oh yeah, Javik. Oh, and James. And who else is on my team? Ashley at some point, maybe. Also, yeah, right. Oh, isn't there?
You sure you don't want to do something a little more exciting?
I love this part of the Presidium. It reminds me of where I grew up.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessia. My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
Doing what?
Reading, exploring, getting in trouble digging for ruins in the grass.
You're kidding.
I was very young.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave me. But she did buy me my first history book the next day. I miss her, Shepard.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better. I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
It'd be nice. And who knows? Maybe you'll settle down after this.
You don't really see me going into civilian life, do you?
No. But I guess that's one more reason we should keep in touch.
Someone to share a few secrets with now and then?
You got it.
I'm pretty sure they had Javik. Let me check. Alright, so it's in the embassies. This is Presidium. It's not the same. Looks like I don't want to go back to the ship and say, hey, your other crewmate wants to talk to you now. Unless that's actually what has to happen and I need him to, like... Where am I? It's this way, isn't it? I feel more scatterbrained than usual today, I don't know why. yeah, I also bought a bunch of guns and stuff. So I want to test them out next time.
Spectre status recognized. Please select
Yes.
one moment, please.
Excuse me.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
I think the MC office was this way.
I have excellent news. Your daughter's paperwork has been processed.
Should be easy to find. I mean, he kind of stands out. Or at least I thought he stood out. Oh. Expected her way. Of course it was. I bet you walked right past him. What side? Oh, wait, isn't that him? It is.
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
Unless we win this war, it'll be the last time any of us see the Citadel. Soak this in while you can, Javik.
Do not be so dismissive,
That's not what I want to say.
Someday the things you have lost will be the things you would kill to have back.
Such as?
Order, the rule of law. From here, our empire dictated the course of the galaxy.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Ehana, I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being among the living...
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hana. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you. That meant a lot. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
He's starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well. For a human who once lived in caves. Thank you, Commander. I've enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
And then I guess I'll check on James before I leave. Need a cough, excuse me.
Spectre status recognized.
He was in
Please
the...
select
Oh.
a destination.
No, not this one, was it? It's this one.
One moment, please.
I think I'm forgetting someone.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24.
I think it's Ashley, but I didn't see Ashley anywhere. So maybe I can't do a side quest or anything. Or not really a side quest, it's more like a short scene. Anyway, he was gambling over here somewhere. I remember that. Hmm? What is it? I'm not muted, am I? No.
I believe those are my...
Here he is. You want to talk?
I know.
No.
You don't have to say it.
Hmm?
Son of a... But I'm about to make my...
Oh, right, the console. I forgot about that side quest. Skeleton? I am, yes.
Listen,
What's the side quest again? Something about
Knowles,
hacking?
this is where the last access code was used.
What's that, Commander? I'm losing your signal.
Shepard,
Balak.
you should have killed me on that asteroid over Terra Nova.
I don't remember you.
I've been waiting for this. Everything that has happened to my people is your fault.
Maybe the Reapers. Yeah.
I didn't destroy your people, Balak. The Reapers did that.
We were a proud race. A beautiful race. Have you seen what the Reapers have done to us?
Beautiful is not the word I'd
I'm
use.
trapped on this citadel. Our warships only know the locations of Reaper forces because I've tapped Council transmissions. I am the highest-ranking military officer left in the hegemony, and I can't save my people. But I can end you.
Yes.
Balak, you sent that asteroid toward Terra Nova to help your people, but what does killing me accomplish?
Vengeance. The Bahak system, well...
They would have died anyway when the Reapers showed up. You know that. I am uniting the Krogan and the Turians. We're the best hope for this galaxy. If you care about your people...
Our ships are yours.
Yay, success.
Shepard, are you all right?
Fine. You won't have any more trouble with those codes.
Is that... Do you want me to arrest him?
I want you to put a bullet in his head. We're all making some sacrifices today. Let him go. Respect your authority.
Understood, Commander. And thanks.
Ugly. I think they kind of remind me of space bugs with their flat noses. Now you want to talk, right? Jack is best girl. She is. I like her a lot. Best famous male Shepard I would have romanced her.
You just gonna stand there and watch?
I guess. I don't know. Do you want to talk? No.
You're kind of making me nervous, Commander.
I always do that.
I'd ask them to deal you in, but I think they're afraid of you.
Anyway, I don't need to be here. So now I'm definitely leaving for my ship. I have other things to do. Right? No, it's not. I don't want to talk to Avina. It's just a door, and I need a coffee against Kizzy. Yeah. It's time for definitely leaving.
Spectre status.
I hope.
1 moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Oh yeah, also I lowered my mic.
Sure of what
Huh?
you saw.
Yes, Sergeant.
Heard from your brother since then?
No, Sergeant.
All right, Talavi. I'll see if I can get you fighting Reapers instead of Cerberus.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. You won't thank me so much when you're eye-deep in husks.
I look it up, but I think the apartment coincides with the story. I thought it was just like a bonus DLC thing. There is a story, I believe, but it's more of a... I don't know, you blew out steam on the last time, sort of thing. I think the premise was like you will decide to throw a house party for some reason. I don't think I want to do that just now. What's this one? Restart economy. It's kind of important, so I want to do the unimportant stuff first. I don't get a choice. Actually, I want to check out rather. I think I have to for Miranda. Let's see, where is... Wait, which one was it? Wasn't that one, no. Cyber Ciphers? No, that's not it. I did accept a quest, didn't I? I need a coffee against Gilly. Okay. Maybe... There's actually a trigger a quest, but that was like... Maybe I need to wait for an email. And then I get the quest. Anyway. Something will happen eventually. Let's go talk to Sarah. I think Samara's gonna be there. But she's the only one I haven't met in some capacity yet. Of my old crew. Unless I'm forgetting someone. I mean, I did forget about Miranda somehow. But to be fair, it has been like a month since I last played, so, you know, I have an excuse this time. We've been to Masana before. What's this one? It's this. I need to turn my mouse on, actually. Because I'm probably going to have to shoot. Yep, definitely got to shoot things. Okay. I want to bring... you. You. Oh, they both kind of look like they're wearing the same armor. Oh yeah, and I bought some new stuff, so what was it? There's this one. This one. I don't think I had enough for this one, but anyway. I think more than me, so wouldn't it? You got to give me back to Pinwheel yesterday? Ah, so yeah, I kind of... I didn't really... I wouldn't say I rage quit, I'm more like sad quit.
Do you have any information on the mission, Liara?
Sorry, High Command hid a lot from us. You're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
No, these Ardat Yakshi lived in the monastery so they wouldn't or couldn't harm anyone. However, they're still powerful biotics and potentially very dangerous. That's why High Command sent commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
So the Asari throw us at the problem? What's the plan?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Is that what we're doing?
You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Request an asset? Yeah, sure, which one do you want? Let's see, where's my thing? Okay. Oh yeah, actually, while I'm here. Here, take the pinwheel. Ooh. Right, then here it is. If I head past again today. Okay. Then I need to open up OBS again. Bombs are last resort. Yeah.
Don't assume anything.
Maybe
Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
I didn't say, I really like how the chat box looks now. It's such a pain to get working though. It'll be like 5 hours. It's constant testing. Anyway, my mouse I need to turn on. Oh yeah, I forgot to upgrade my weapons. But I had no money, so you know I couldn't do it anyway. Examine.
Another shuttle. Still warm.
Samara. Maybe she's a commando who's here to blow everything up. We killed her daughter, Mourned, right? Maybe she... Yeah, she said she had other daughters, so maybe they're also dangerous. I don't know.
No elevator.
I didn't expect one. It's never easy for her old shepherd. Suddenly this is a horror game. Excuse me. Speaking of horror games, I'll be playing one tomorrow.
Sounds close.
You might already known about it.
A little too close.
Got my mouse right here, ready to shoot.
Hear that?
Stay sharp. I heard something.
Hey.
Oh, that was me. Sorry.
Electronic signature. Oh, this is a side quest thing. Apparently, if you miss these things on these maps, you can just buy it back in the Spectre shop thing. So that's nice to know.
You won't believe what Yan has managed to smuggle in. A copy of
This is a really nice monastery. I expect something old and creepy looking. Oh, I need to read. A reminder, students are not allowed to visit each other's quarters or to meet in rooms unsupervised by staff. Students are also forbidden from extranet communications without approval by senior staff members. There are no exception to these rules. First offenders will have their free time revoked for a month. Further violations will be met with confinement. I need a cough, excuse me. Our monastery is our shelter. For it to remain that way, we must make sacrifices. If we do this, I feel we can continue to enjoy the order and peace this place has given us. Matriarch Galay. Galay? I don't know. I kinda like saying Galay better now. Oh, this is a cannibal. Oh, we'll see. To our staff and students, attached to their new daily schedule, please note the wake-up time has been moved forward 15 minutes. Floor warrants go down to a chore list later this week. Please say Matriarch Lee or myself if you have any questions or concerns. Sincerely, Superintendent Jeffrey. I don't really care about your schedule. Eating meditation. Anyway. Is she not really dead? Is she gonna try to jump scare me?
Reapers. Explains why the commandos never called in.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardad Yakshi? Anything useful?
A map showing the nav point location of a bomb. Some room called the Great Hall.
Guess the Asari decided this place had to go.
Ardad Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
And investigate this corner. I'm trying not to miss anything. Okay, there's nothing there. Is there a limit to how many redeem you can add? No, just my easy before, I guess. Oh, unless my frame rate starts struggling or something, then that'll be kind of a problem. But we haven't got to that point yet. Like maybe if I add like 10 assets, it'll kind of. Here we go. So I guess as many as my PC can handle. That's the real answer. This place actually looks pretty nice. Yeah. I would live here, or maybe not live here, but, you know, vacation here. I think they're gonna attack me as soon as I open this. Let's see. I'm 90%. Aha!
I almost didn't hear you.
I was supposed to go to beat Samara. Here she is.
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
It's great you two know each other, but how'd you find this place?
I know the monastery well. My daughters live here, and I came to find them.
Did you find any?
Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
I know we should go and join my party. I might have met all my party members so far. Anyway, is this the right way?
My name is Tashia Pore. I'm wounded. Bad.
Cool, yeah.
This to my bondmate, Weshra. Asked her to go to the Citadel and tell Weshra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it, Weshra. Want
need to find a rusher next time I go back to the Citadel. Which will probably be soon.
Why'd the Reapers come all this way to wreck a monastery?
They'll invade everywhere eventually.
Yeah, but what makes Asari nuns a priority target?
You consider him a threat, maybe? I was gonna say something, I forgot. I got distracted. What was it? Oh yeah, pay store next mission on hospitality, and then that's everyone. Oh, then we might really be in the final active game.
What the hell?
Here we go, attack us at point. Hello, Corvus. Welcome back to Mass Effect 3. Huh? Where are they? There they are. Which gun is this? This is electrical weapon. Anti-synthetic rifle. Kinda like it. What else do I have again? Oh, this is new. I like being able to constantly fire. You know what? It's not a bit of half my shots miss. Where? I hear the enemy, but I don't see the enemy. Ah, there you are. Here we go. I think I need to get close to try and do that. And I might mess my sentence up again. I'll have a safe by mistakes. You're just lying there.
We're fighting Reaperized Asari now? Glad Liara isn't here to see this.
Oh yeah, I could have brought Liara with me. I'm glad I didn't. That'd be just mean.
Mother, you came.
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falair, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother, they have Rila.
What?
I had a tech track early.
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
We need to find Rila fast. The bomb we're looking for is in the Great Hall.
A bomb? What, didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falair.
You sound like the Commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Falair?
I'm sorry.
Falair! The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
I wanna fly.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
I just jump down there. Would that be quicker? I'm using the stairs. I can jump there, right? No. You're boring, Shepard. I was gonna say something, what was it? Oh yeah, my new overlay, I call this dark mode. I like it and I hope you do too. Poor Shepard. Shepard's supposed to be an action hero. What kind of action hero doesn't jump over things recklessly?
Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll contact Thessia later tonight to inquire what set the Asari to war. Go in peace.
think the headmaster is also going to be dead. Or Reaper Eyes? That's an enemy. Chat down the right side. Yeah. So I want notifications to show up in the bottom. I thought it looked kind of cramped before. I had to program from, well, already from scratch, but I had to use this custom CSS thing, and program is not my thing, so I might have broke something, but it looks good enough. I mean, it looks how I want it to. But it's probably spaghetti code. I don't know what I'm doing. So sometimes your name will show up where it's supposed to, and sometimes it will show up over there for some reason. It works, it does! Disciple. This is a new shotgun. A lot of damage. Also very low accuracy. Oh, but you use shotguns at close range, so it doesn't really matter, right? I also forgot to change my armor, but that's not really important right now. Oh, and as usual, if I'm too quiet or the game's too loud or anything, let me know, because I don't know my audio settings anymore. I fix one thing and then something else breaks. That's where I'm supposed to go, so that means there might be bonus things here. Or maybe not. Oh, oops, I can't need to do this. Jetra, I looked over this year's candidates for supervised visits to Tessia. I'm proving everyone but Yanis. She's impulsive, cunning, and worst of all, romantic. I mean, your worst combination to outside her walls. I find it suspicious that she was even nominated. Let's look into that and praise not Yanis manipulating another infatuation. Need a cop, excuse me. I fixed one thing, something else breaks through in my life. It takes a great deal of time and effort to persuade Tessia's government that our best students visit her own homeworld. Unless Yanis matures, she won't be among them. Matriarch Calais. Jetra, I had a new girl put in a holding chamber. The Justicar who brought her to us, Justicar for us, said she had trouble convincing the prisoner coming to the monastery was necessary. This may explain why the girl lashed out at our guards. She's looking for her wasn't here for that. The Justicar's code would have demanded an execution. I question some other Justicars on know coercion for is for it to use by the code. This isn't the first time we're captured to arrive here terrified out of their wits, but it will certainly be the last. Matriarch Calais. So, one of them was a troublesome student? Not here by her own choice? She might be the afterward looking for a catalyst? They're playing the serious music, yep. Oh, oops, I'm using the wrong gun. Oh, just immediately died. Well then. I wasn't expecting an insta-kill. Do I need to re-grab the wall safe and all? Or... No, I don't think so. Ow. Wait, I'm dying again. Why am I dying? Eh? What killed me? Oh wait, I can also... Yeah! I still got hit. I'm also dying again. Huh? I still... Was someone shooting at me? I just didn't realize. Or maybe I was set on fire and just didn't realize that either. But someone was damaging me. I like this weapon. I thought it's on enemy. Oh, there you are. Am I being sniped at? No. Nothing up there. Eh. Wait, I'm stuck on the corner. You shut the wall. I don't think that did anything. Wait. They seem to just keep respawning, the smaller enemies, the ones that aren't really a problem. Just... I think I missed. I did miss. That would have been cooler if it actually hit. Yeah, it looks like you have to grab you as an instant kill no matter what. I'm in serious danger. Yep. Okay, so maybe I should just hang back instead. And I also need to keep moving, otherwise she'll grab me and kill me. Hey, actually, isn't this working a lot? That was a lot easier. I'm still being shot at. Finally, cover. All I have to do is use the right gun. kind of like my other shotgun more. Oh, is my face being weird again? Let's see. I don't know why it does this sometimes. Well, yeah, you can get to keep it for a long time this time, because I don't really want to play Neo again anytime soon. Maybe like a week or two. That mission was ridiculous. This is a suspiciously empty area.
Another commando got overrun? This place must have been chaos. Or they panicked.
Sad you missed the show, Elsie?
Yeah. Wish they could have been here to back us up.
Good morning, hello. Never control. This seems like a door. Wasn't there another door? No, I'm just imagining things. Think? Okay. Let's see. This one. Or not. Did I accidentally open up another tab of this? No? Okay, anyway, think. Ah. And back to the game. Got the reset. Oh, is it that time again? Is there supposed to be a... Maybe it's a notification. Anyway, thank you for subscribing, Papa Peace. Oh, yeah. Actually, when did I reach affiliate again? Was it like the 4th or something like that? But anyway.
There's the bomb.
And Falaire.
Rila, wake up! Falaire, Rila cannot hear us. Look, she's still alive.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I am afraid Rila is not well.
A really bad feeling about this. Where's my...
Rila's not one of them yet. She can't be. She just needs to wake up. Rila? Rila, can you hear me? Why did she do that? Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
That seemed underwhelming.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
You got a detonator?
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it. Later.
Okay. Oh great, 2 banshees. Because 1 wasn't bad enough already. Wait. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. It's going to take a few attempts. Excuse me. What's this? Medical station. I do kind of need to heal myself right now. Ow. It's kind of a waste. Here. Ow. Wait. It's not a med station back here. Ow. You know, actually hitting them would be useful.
All clear. For now. Let's get back to that bomb.
I still hear one scream, is there? Okay. It's gonna be so scary.
Flair, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
A screech. No, second, not screaming tomorrow.
Move! No! Rila! I love you. Rila!
I wonder if going back into CSS thing and made the sex line to the left would fix that problem. Here we go again.
Not your slaves.
It's kind of nice he went on until dawn already. Sub badge for can't use emos? Mine? You should be able to, shouldn't you? Are they like locked out for you or something?
Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falair, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Falair.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all so much Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Falair?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery,
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
Then, the code permits you to stay, as you are.
What it has
Once
to do.
this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
I have no idea what the problem is, how to fix it or anything like that. I should be able to use the retry refresh, and that could work. You can stay somewhere. It's time to fight somewhere. I kind of need you on my side right now.
I meant it when I said the galaxy needs you against the Reapers. You were right. It's past time I joined your battle. I'll fight in your armies, Shepard, once I speak with Falair. I'll be waiting. Not for long. Thank you, my friend.
Let's ask for money again. So then,
Everything's taken care of down here.
Fish
Bring in
doesn't
the
think
shuttle.
you're subscribed.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
Oh wait, it's on a reminder.
Commander, I'm pleased to hear the Ardat Yakshi situation has been put to rest.
Should I guess you're our contact inside Asari High Command, Counselor?
I'm merely here to convey the gratitude of the Asari
You're
people for
resubscribing
completing
though.
a difficult, sensitive mission. The next team of commandos we were sending to the monastery are now en route to Admiral Hackett instead.
So can you use them
Farewell,
now?
Commander.
Oh, that's me. You paid twice.
Hackett's available on VidCom.
You want to talk to me?
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
I won't lie, Shepard. We're bogged down. Things aren't looking good in most sectors. We need to increase the tempo and chalk up some wins, otherwise this won't end well for the human race. Or any race.
Yeah, call it a Stark mode.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
Well, things were fine with the Krogan until that bomb on Tuchanka went off.
Yeah, I'm still
I
sad
know you
about
had
that.
other priorities, Shepard. But ignoring that cost us dearly. We've lost critical support from the clans. Not to mention the female Krogan you rescued. She was there when it detonated.
I apologize, Admiral.
Wish I could undo
Just
this
make
one.
sure we win somewhere else.
Do that. This is... He doesn't give me a boss. I don't know what to call him. I guess he's my superior.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Maybe start browser. Hopefully I fixed it. Yeah, I had to make a custom chat box because I didn't want the normal one. It took me like 5 hours to make it look the way I wanted to, but it's not. It's actually perfect because for some reason some people's names are in the right side instead of the left where it should be. I don't know. I don't understand programming.
I just figured you'd be more sympathetic to someone joining Cerberus. You've never been big on aliens.
Yeah, I enlisted to kick ass, just like everyone else. But I need a better reason than it has scales to go kill somebody. And if Cerberus is taking our dishonorable discharges and Cat 6 washouts, it's just one more reason they're not worth a damn.
You could just ask me. No, I don't want to bother you or anything.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Okay, I'll read my emails. Amazing man, stay safe. Decided to make a run to pick up some equipment. Hope to see you around, Jacob. Who's Jacob? Oh yeah, that's Jacob. How did I forget Jacob? He was my partner. Well, not really my partner. My comrade, that's the word I'm looking for. I do that on a daily basis? Digitech support. Turn to Citadel, Samara. Oh, can I hang out with Samara? Nope. Now I want to go see Tally and Aquarians. I still wish I could do speed boost or whatever. I think I'm done. Oh, this planet. I thought I had a bunch of side quests to do, but I must have already done them. Yeah, so maybe I'll do that one, and then I'll do the Citadel support, or not support, what am I saying? Anderson's apartment, take the DLC. I think after everyone's reunited, it'd be a good time for a party. Oops. Uh-oh. I glitched it out again. I hope not. To mute myself, so I pressed the M key because I wanted to clear my throat. And then... my buttons are not working, possibly, maybe. Okay, they are, but then... is it going to the infinite loading thing?
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again, though I wish it were under better circumstances.
I'd hoped for your support in the fight against the Reapers. What's going on?
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, the Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld.
Oh yeah, Legion.
Which was a clear
What
violation
about Legion?
of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
And make a website for VTuber collabs? Huh? What do you mean? Like being asked for people for collabs there? Terrible. Do you... wait, what was this again? A treaty violation not compared to recovering homeland advanced AI technology. It's about time? I don't know.
I'm glad to hear that you're finally reclaiming your homeworld.
Yeah.
Actually, our timing may have been premature.
We'd driven the Geth back to the home system when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control, the Geth are significantly more effective. Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win, we're...
Win? You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Gerrel. We need to retreat or we'll lose the live ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here. A Geth dreadnought. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy's stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes, cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
I tried channel point to unlock emails, which says I have unlocked. I tried giving as well, it says you have it. You have to go to your tech support. Can you use other people's emails to have any of those unlocked as well? Or is it just mine? And you retreat and then you counterattack. Cut off the single should show the get into clear disarray and then you counterattack. Is that a good idea? I hope so.
And when the Geth are weakened, you strike hard.
It's a hell of a risk, Commander. But if you can pull it off...
Just be ready, Admiral.
Our newest Admiral has also volunteered to offer technical expertise.
Tally.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy, reporting for duty.
Glad you could make it, Tali. Admirals, already a team to hit that dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
It's weirdly just yours. I've been punished by the fish gods for spamming.
Admiral?
It's mostly a formality. I'm an expert on the Geth.
That you are.
I'm glad you're here.
If I'd known it was this bad, I would have come sooner.
You've had your own troubles. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got. Or however much is left from this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
No. After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
So why help them?
I'm an admiral. People look to me for guidance. Public disagreement would divide the fleet.
I'll help your people win this war, Tali.
Thanks, Shepard. And just so you know, I need to keep things strictly business in front of the admirals. If you'd like to catch up, let's talk somewhere private.
Sure thing.
I'm ready to hit that dreadnought whenever you are.
A milestone. It is. Where am I going? Not here, obviously. But yeah, I don't know anything about tech, so I have no idea how to fix that problem. I can't even speak. You restarted your browser, right? So logging out and logging in wouldn't help, would it? According to Reddit, a glitch sometimes was switching from gifted sub to paid sub. Oh yeah, that's where your first sub was. Wait, but then didn't you continue that sub? Whatever that means. tell. Wait. Wait. I do have a new party member. Yeah, it's this one. So then you should be able to, huh? I don't know. I hope he's fixed it soon or don't have to deal with this forever or anything. I hope I not brought me in a while. I think you. Just wait for a few days. Is this an infinite loading screen? I think it is. I think the game froze again, so then Alt F4. Why does it do this? Every stream. Okay, let's try this again. Also, hello, Sarah. Welcome. We did bring again. It was Garrus, wasn't it? I think accidentally opened my map while I'm in space is what's causing it to hang. Because the game can't handle it. Oh yeah, didn't I want to switch out my shotgun because I don't like the current one? Try this one again. Also, didn't you like playing Devour Tech Tracks? Wasn't it fun? Some damage. Recharge speed, ooh. Oh, I forgot to check the other person, oops.
We're approaching the Quarian home system. ETA to Rannoch, 5 minutes.
What have you got from the convoys?
Pretty much a big old shitstorm, Commander.
Oh, it's another day.
Detected several hundred unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
Stealth drive engaged.
I know I
The
am.
only way they'll detect us is if you all start singing the Russian national anthem.
Hey, what's about national anthem? I wasn't listening.
My cyber warfare suite has accessed the docking protocols.
Alright, once we're aboard, we find whatever's broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tally's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security.
Good to have you back, Tally. And maybe with another Dextro aboard, they'll get better Turian
long as it's sterilized.
Dr. Michelle did get me some dextroamino chocolate. You're welcome to it once we're back.
She got you Turian chocolate?
She said she saw it and thought of me. Why?
Oh, nothing.
Shepard, there's a problem. All tubes except one are physically secured.
I see the free one. It's pretty torn up, though.
Too risky for the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Roger that, Commander. We'll just stay here. You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute.
How mouse on it is. Need a copy, excuse me. Yeah. Did I miss anything? This is making my head feel weird. Is this motion sickness? I wonder. How far away is it taking again? All the way over there. Well, this way. Oh, you know, Sarah, the other day when you raided me, I checked out your stream and you did a 12-hour stream? I'm curious, did you drink a lot of coffee or something? Wait, which way? This way. Yeah, this way. Why did I stop? Oh, there's a wall, of course there was. Sarah felt different. I can't even imagine doing a 12-hour stream. I'm confused.
Lack of gravity's a little disorienting.
I'm walking slowly.
Artificial gravity. You should be okay once you're on board.
Till then, I'll make do with mag boots.
Hey, take your time, Commander. We're fine until they, look out a window.
Geth don't use windows, remember? Structural weakness.
Like the Geth are just sitting there saying, those organics would never try the no windows thing twice.
What do you mean, Wait, what did I miss? Oh, my game froze, so I had to restart it. And then I was talking about how you did a 12-hour stream the other day.
Looks like the rest of the team isn't using the docking tube.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the Dreadnought.
Not if I can help it. Ask Tally to get on the Dreadnought schematics. If she can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on.
Yeah, for some reason lately during all my Mass Effect streams, during a mission, it just freezes when it's loading. I don't know why. Well, I have an idea why, but I don't want to really test it or anything. If I don't mute myself, people will hear me coughing. That's kind of gross. Am I supposed to go? Yes, I am. Shotgun smart joke. Wait, smart joke? What's a smart joke? You chose someone to become smarter? That way. I hope Legion hasn't been turned evil or anything. I don't remember him much, but I think he was cool. They're both different. I think you're the only one here who's done a 12-hour stream so far. I wonder, was it a celebration or you just feel like doing one?
I found another airlock. I think we're good to go.
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
No, it's not. You know what? Oh, your 12-hour stream. I was wondering, was it like a celebration for reaching affiliate or something like that? Or you just wanted to stream for 12 hours? Oopsie.
Got it. You're clear to board.
Yeah.
See any action?
All quiet so far. are. They haven't detected us yet.
Redemption stream.
Here, let me see if I can get this open. In the meantime, take a look at this.
So when's your next 12-hour stream?
There, it's open. We're clear to go.
Arc pistol, what's this one? I kinda like the current one I'm using though. I know it's expensive, so I do want to use it. You were there when I streamed? No, I wasn't there live. I just watched it afterwards.
It transmits an energy pulse on contact that disrupts shields and synthetics.
That'll be handy.
How come I don't get a new gun?
Wouldn't find one in your size.
My redemption because I messed up my schedule and didn't stream for 2 days. Ah, so it's like 2 days worth of streams together then. Excuse me. I am going this way, right? No? I unlocked this door then. Oh yeah, I was kind of in your stream a bit yesterday, but I wasn't really listening properly because I was trying to fix my chat box thing. Did you finish the game, the Saracen game? I did hear you say something about a Demon Lord and level 80. Probably the right way. That's what I thought, because then why else would I open... Oh. Oh.
Where are we headed?
We're looking for an operations center. I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
Past their defense network and through a sensor cluster. Oh, vents. Always the vents.
Yeah, you did fine at the collector base.
I got set on fire.
Guardian anti-fighter lasers. Looks like they're using ultraviolet frequencies, like the Solarians.
Expensive. But it gives them an edge in close combat, though.
When the fleet rushed the dreadnought, those lasers carved right through our ships.
We'll make them pay for that.
Creating a tent segment was a fantastic idea. So we're halfway to go. Really? I could have swore you said you're level 80 something, so then...
Watch out! Get incoming!
What's the max level?
Stay sharp. More on the way.
I don't hear an alarm!
Yes, they send alerts to every unit on this ship. We need to get to the operations center before they box us in.
Oh yeah, wasn't there a mission with the Get last game and I chose to destroy it? No, didn't I? Hey, what did I do again? Did I reprogram them or destroy them? I think I destroyed them, so then maybe because I did the updates less of them now? About that level 80 stuff? Am I just mishearing things?
They're throwing their lives away!
Network intelligence. As we kill them, their attacks become more aggressive.
Disable their shields!
And don't give them time to recharge.
I just imagine you're just gonna have like homing missiles. I don't think my aim is that good. I'm on my chest said, this is the Demon Lord, the boss is weak. And I said, well, look at my level. It's level 80, of course the boss is weak. So you are level 80. But only halfway through the game. Did you go overboard with grinding? Wait. It's fine. I have good reflexes apparently. Yep, good reflexes. I kind of outrun my levels, so yeah. Would it be smart if I just shot those and stuff and going on? I don't want to waste a bullet though. Here's 360. Trying to double cap for the game is 2.5. Oh! That's why you're only halfway through the game. So, it's still a long way. Has the game improved for you, or do you still think it's just okay? I've only played the first Star Ocean game, the remake. I think I got about halfway through and decided, yeah, this is kind of cool, but I don't want to play it again.
Look, the signal's hitting all Geth processes. The Reapers have them completely under control.
We've tried jamming it, hacking it, and piggybacking garbage data to corrupt it. Nothing worked.
Sensor data. Any sign of how the Quarians are doing?
We're taking heavy losses. The Geth have a planetary defense cannon. It's ripping through our fleet.
They just need to hold out a little longer.
It's okay, because you can actually make a better cutscene. Sometimes cutscenes just feel like a PowerPoint slide. I do remember you saying the cutscenes are too long sometimes. Have you ever played a Metal Gear Solid game?
Why do we need to find the operations center? Wouldn't any access console do?
No. Anything we do here, the Geth could counter. Too many fault checks and redundancy levels for what we need to do.
Did I see a prompt to pick something here, or... I guess I mentioned it. Does someone say,
The Dreadnought's operations center is just ahead.
Good. Let's cut the Reaper signal and turn the tables on these bastards.
Metal Gear Solid.
The hunters are moving in.
Wait. I need to focus. I'm trying to die. This is a waste of bullets. At least it's not as long as Star Ocean Last Hope. I mean, a cutscene in that game is a movie. Hell no. Oh wait, you are an enemy. Oh wait, no, you're Gyro Soups. You're an enemy. Smack. I missed. Here we go.
That's
Yay.
the last of them. Let's see if that console is operational.
What was the Star Ocean that had the insulting ending? The one that no one liked? Oops, that's for mine. Okay, my reflex was good that time.
Damn it! They've locked down the Reaper signal. We can't shut it down from here in the operations center. There! The Reaper signal's coming from the drive core.
So if we get there, we shut it down?
Right, but how do we get there? The Geth have sealed emergency bulkheads to block us off. We need a route to the drive core that can't be blocked. A path that runs the length of the ship.
What about the main battery? It runs right by the drive core.
That could work.
But?
The Geth still have us locked in here. We need to get these doors open. They've locked high-level processes. We need something basic. A ship-wide emergency. Like a fire.
What about the heat diffusion system?
Wait, if I faked a thermal warning, it would open all maintenance tubes for emergency venting.
Would that override the lockdown?
Yes. Okay, I've got it primed. But be ready. I'm reading hostile Geth on the other side of the doors.
I don't know. I heard there's like one Star Ocean, maybe it was the third one or the fourth one, that was infamous for having an awful ending. And fans hated it. Like it ruined the series for them sometimes.
There could be
Wait.
cloak hunters as well.
I don't want to say what it is because I think that's spoilers.
Heads up, more on the way.
Hey, it's Karis. Never mind. That's not Karis. Who that guy still? No. Ooh, I'm about to be unalive. I'm not careful. Ow, ow, Ow. Pain. Enemy. Enemy. I tell you said how nostalgic. It's just like the first game. And the second game. Of all the ones I played so far, it's okay. Now my friends are dead. Maybe Sarah did her DNA with a soul. I hear gunfire. Ah, there you are.
Let's get to the maintenance shaft before more reinforcements arrive.
So we leave now? Where's the maintenance shaft? Ah. You think I know where I'm going? Do you know where I am? This way.
I've served on a lot of ships, but nothing like this. The contours are all off. It's not built for organics.
Shouldn't be too much farther to the main battery. I'm surprised they'd send you on this mission, Tally.
Even admirals are expected to serve. I'm better at hacking than I am ordering ships around.
Yeah, against an enemy dreadnought, your combat drone would just float there making that noise.
Oh yeah!
You too, Garrus.
Didn't I forget to level up? I did! No wonder she's dying. Recharge speed's always good. This one's always good. Gun, I don't get it. Teehee, command tech. I think drone power is more useful. And then defense drone. Maybe you live alive. Maybe you stay alive longer. There's a chance to knock down an executed enemy. Damage to 2 additional nearby targets. This sounds more useful. I really need some AoE skills, I think. No, it's just the rogue nature. Would you say you're a fan of Kojima or just Metal Gear? That radius, more damage. No, stop. That took me a while long. You got a parry. I did! Sorta. The names are kinda weird, but the box itself looks the way I wanted it to. What's the hell, Hermita? Welcome. Sabotage, weapons, and hacks and tactics. I kinda want this one right now. To be honest, I played MGR because of the meme. Don't destroys. Explodes and destroy rather. More damage though. Short range attack do 240 points of damage across a 2.15 meter radius. This makes it tougher and stronger, so isn't it more useful? I can't afford this right now. I can save my game. Hey. Oops. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, going down ladders. Okay. I think I'm going to attack it soon. I messed my sentence up. I meant to say at any moment, but I said soon for some reason.
Priority message. A planetary defense cannon just took down Admiral Chorus's ship.
Is he still alive?
Survivors?
They got to escape pods, and I've got Admiral Ron trying to establish a secure link.
Put her through.
Shepard, this is Ron. The heavy fleet is collapsing. I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
We'll have the Reaper signal deactivated shortly, Admiral.
You guys played the new Sword Art Online? No? I haven't played any Sword Art Online. I heard the games are actually better than the light novels. I take it you have? Wait, don't tell me. Huh? Hmm? It's a time for my nerve here, see ya. Wait, ow! Oh! I just was.
We should be okay if we stay in cover.
Okay, and then run.
More incoming. I think they figured out.
You come out of the ground. Where are you, mole man? Never tech, we die in the game, you die in real life. I'm in danger. Huh? What's that going to do to the air? Hmm? You got the game? Oh, you also got. Wait. Hmm? I got. Huh? I know very little about Sword Art Online, so if you're making a reference to it, I don't know what you're talking about. Is that guy still alive? He is. I think it's over. Eh? Also, no, I didn't see it. I didn't buy it because I hate SAO. And the animated game was released on November 6, 2022. It's November 8. For me, anyway. Oh, the milk's going off today. You drink the rest of the milk then. You can wait. How about you just sing again? That's too late. I'm about to die. Yep, here we go. Did you have some sort of roleplaying since November 6th has passed? Oh! So then we should have Sword Art Online in our world. I need a cough again. It's actually funny when I saw in the news. If a VR MMO site was I messed up with words. My order. Anyway, Sword Art Online was real. But you sign up for it. Ow. I stayed in cover and I still died. Are you an enemy? You are. You guys can't look out. Don't worry, if you endure long enough, you get your own harem. Don't you want to find your ass in there? And have a child? A virtual child? That's Sword Art Online, right? Guess I have to miss the stream. No, that's no excuse. Excuse me. I forgot how to do sneak attacks. Was it something like... And then I have to... No, let's do it again. Oops. Where are my squad mates, by the way? They help me. I don't see him anywhere. Ah, one of them is dead. That's why. Alright, I've seen none, not gonna lie. You know there's a ghost inside the game is what there is? You do know if they find you in the south, something bad to happen. Are you gonna virtually punch him? So honest. You an enemy? Yeah. Guys, who just revived you? Why are you dead again? Sounds like he's safe, but I could run around in space. See, this is an important thing, but huh? It's wherever there's space waifus. No, Tito. Welcome. Do you like blue alien women? We have a lot of them in this game. Ow. I think this sort of gun suits me. It barely hits anything, but it tries its best. Here we go. I'm a nerd now. Okay, have fun. Oh, I take it you're streaming today there. Where is everyone? Oh, there's Tally. Ow, why did I get hit? I was in cover, wasn't I? Actually, where am I going? Okay, deactivation console. Is that it? No. Up here? Hey, micro question, yeah? Isn't this where I started? Does that mean I made no progress at all? Yeah, sounds about right.
There's the lock!
Ah, I found it. Hmm? Why are you so cute and tiny? I'm not tiny. I'm 5'4".
No way they'll fire with that maintenance lock in place.
Let's move.
I think 5'4" is taller than average slightly.
Come on, let's get out of here.
What are you laughing? You're 4 centimeters. Or not considering you're tiny. Eh. How tall are you then? 6 foot? 7 foot taller?
Watch your shield! Stick to cover!
I can't hear you down there, tiny. Huh? Oh, wait. I'm about to die. Ah. I'll get my revenge tomorrow, Tech Threats. I'll lock you in an isolated room. You'll become best friends with the monsters. Try me. I will! Test your courage. If you have any. I saw your heart rate monitor. Won't you get lost? Oh. Yeah, but, you know, eventually I'll find my way. I guess we can talk about it tomorrow, but I was wondering, so one of the bosses is supposed to be more difficult than the other. So when it comes to games, do you want to do the harder things first, or do you want to do the easier things first? Where am I going? Over there somewhere. Hmm? Oh yeah, I was just thinking about last time I checked the bar. Apparently the latest monster is kind of broken right now and borderline unfair. So you want to have a harder time first or an easier time first? Now it's safe to go. That's not how you use a ladder. I like how I can just tank missiles. That's cool. I want to meet Legion again. I think our aim is just to finish the last two maps, so we'll be inside tomorrow when everyone's there. Imagine it's the game if you can do a German duplex. I can't really do that, but I can do... Any minute now. Never mind, it's too late. I need an enemy so I can present my skill. No? Okay. I can punch enemies? Sorta. I think this is called pistol whipping. Also, where am I going? Is there a ladder I missed? Possibly. Oh yeah, I said it was 5'4", but I don't actually know. I don't really measure myself. I'm roughly 5'4". I used to think I was 5'7", but my mother lied to me, so yeah, I think I'm actually around 5'4" instead. Because my mother told me she was 5'5", and I'm around 2 centimeters taller than her. But then I measured myself. And I forgot what a measurement was. But I'm not 5'7". No, this thing? No, not this thing. My mother nice to me. I wonder why I even believe her anymore. Fight reveal. You're not Legion.
Shepard! Grab my hand!
Okay.
Hang on.
That was easy. Did I mess that one up? I wonder.
Alright.
If I just stood there like an idiot, would have got game over.
Good. Hopefully we're done with elevators. And come on. The drive course shouldn't be far.
That's what you think. No, I do mean to make. Yeah, actually, I'll heal myself first. Yeah, I'll take the med kit. Now. Titan made me press tiny. I'm not tiny. I'm average. No, actually, I think I'm slightly above average height. Oh, for a woman, anyway. Compared to men, I'm so short, I guess. I'm not tiny, shut up.
It's definitely Reaper tech, but what's...
Oh, Nation.
Shepard Commander.
It is.
Legion. Good to see you, Legion. We'll have you out of there in no time.
Shepard, wait. The Geth are being controlled by the Reaper signal.
Right. This thing.
So for all we know, Legion is with them. Maybe it sided with the Reapers voluntarily. Or maybe it's hacked.
No, I trust Legion. It's cool.
Legion helped us fight the Reapers before. There's no way it would have agreed to this.
Your caution is understandable. Once freed, we will submit to any restraints you deem necessary.
I never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you again.
Likewise, Creator Zora.
So what is this thing?
It uses our networking architecture to broadcast the old machine command signal to all Geth simultaneously.
Then getting you out of there will shut off the Reaper signal.
Wait, you cannot simply remove the restraints. We are secured via hardware blocks nearby that shackle our operating protocols. The hardware blocks are on the far side of the room.
Far side of the room, you said?
Yes, deactivation should be
What's this?
simple. The Geth protected them against viral attack, not physical removal.
How'd the Reapers get control of the Geth?
They did not. The Creators attacked. The Geth wished to live. The old machines extended an offer.
So we went to that Geth station and destroyed the heretics for what? Nothing?
No. Removal of the heretics made the decision to ally with the old machines more difficult. Had the Creators not attacked, it would have been unnecessary.
We'll have you out of there soon.
Sounds like they only joined the Reapers because the Quarians attacked.
Nothing excuses an alliance with the Reapers. They could have found another way.
Some would say the same about Turians curing the genophage and allying with the Krogan.
Damn it! I begged them to negotiate rather than attack. I did.
Let's just get Legion out of there.
Are you done talking? I think so. I missed a bunch of comments. Sure is in chat. 159 centimeters. I think I'm like 162. So that means you're like 5 foot. Yeah, 5 foot, I think. Oh, I should get revenge tomorrow. I can fear me as well leaking. What happens tomorrow? Tomorrow we're playing collab. I mean, wait, dang it. Tomorrow we're collabing and playing Devour. The same team as last time. Actually, do I still have that thumbnail? I think I do. I meant to create a new one, but trying to find the image of the new monster is kind of, for some reason I can't find one. That's not really true. I did find one, but it was like really short. I can't speak. I just try forming my sentences in my head before I actually try saying them. I did find a picture of it, but it was a small resolution one, like 420, so it was like really pixelated and all. Thumbnails, let's see. Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, I forgot. I like my preview. It's this again. Ignore the... Wait, what do I... Yeah, we're doing this again. We're going to try to finish it. Emphasis on the try. Anyway. Good thing I have my school days routines tomorrow, so I won't miss even a single second of that. You're going to hear Tech scream a lot. And I'm going to die a lot.
Got it.
How much taller are you?
The signal is about to go offline.
I'm 5'4". Roughly.
Hardware blocks offline. We are free.
Love this game. Wait, so must have come out first on the screen? Because, I don't know, I made the main focus of the thumbnail. Just now I missed that. It'll be a lot of fun.
As a
Game
gesture of
collab.
cooperation, we have disabled the Dreadnought's drive core. All weapons and barriers are offline.
You really am dumb.
Alert! Geth reinforcements incoming.
Oh yeah, actually I should mention the collab tomorrow is going to be earlier than usual. So normally I start streaming around 11ish around my time. But for the collab it'll be around 10:30.
Heavy fleet, prepare to counterattack.
Understood. I'm bringing the Pashur fleet into support
Excuse me.
position. Whenever you're ready, Admiral Farrell.
Wait, what am I doing?
See what the Quarians can do. Setting up turrets. Drone incoming.
Yeah, I've gone back an hour. I think this is our normal time. Like if we opted out of daylight savings, this would be our usual time. Ouch. Hey, that sounds that thing. It is a very annoying thing. A very confusing thing. Apparently the European is trying to... We were talking about opting out and just not doing it anymore, but then other important stuff happened and it's kind of on the back burner right now. People tend to get in the way, watch the streams when I would want to. I used to stream twice a day. There was this time when most people in my... Ow. I need to focus.
Check your screens. The dreadnought is helpless. No barriers, and the main gun is offline. We can remove their flagship if we strike now.
Damn it! We agreed to a counterattack, not a blind charge.
Damn it, what are they doing?
Focus on the gas. We'll worry about the admirals later.
Why am I not shooting? Oh, this is why I had to hold it. Ooh, it's weird. Ah. On the right side I can talk now. It's like you move an hour and then put it back an hour, so why not just not move it? I don't know, it's weird. We keep doing it even though we don't need to anymore. I would prefer if we just stopped doing it because it's confusing. I know it's inconvenient for stuff like this. As a ting tech, it will stop being a ting here in Finland as soon as the people in the government get to figure out which is the better time to stick to. I hope you choose the right thing. So right now I'm in GMT +0. But back before the clocks went back, I was in GMT +1. I think I would prefer to stick with GMT +1 because I know I was streaming at 12 PM instead of 11 AM. But anyway, back to the game.
Watch out, that's a prime.
Heavy fleet, prepare to counterattack.
Understood. I'm bringing the patrol fleet into support position. Whenever you're ready, Admiral Carroll.
Yeah, my current stream schedule, I stream when people in my time zone would be at work or in school or whatever. I used to stream at nighttime as well, in the evening, but you don't really watch those ones. Am I doing damage? No, to that one. Sorta. Oops, that scares. I keep shooting my teammates accidentally, but it's okay, because friendly damage isn't really a thing in this game. You guys seem too tanky.
Ron, check your screens. The dreadnought is helpless. No barriers, and the main gun is offline. We can remove their flagship if we strike now.
Damn it! We agreed to a counterattack, not a blind charge.
What are you talking about? We're still on board.
We can't waste this chance.
Oops.
Heavy fleet all forward. Take out the dreadnought.
Patrol fleet, hold position.
You do that, and the heavy fleet gets wiped out. You agreed to a counterattack, Ron. Don't get squeamish now.
Damn you, Bureau.
So I'm playing this game a lot because I like it, obviously. But also I want to finish it because it's 100 gigabytes. So once I finish with it, I can uninstall and free up a huge amount of space. There are... Ah, there's one. I mean, I'm not really surprised considering this is 3 games in one. I don't think any of you ever played a Mass Effect game, have you? I think I missed. I did miss. I still missed. Oh, I missed again. He's right there. Point blank. I'm pretty proud of your aim. You wish you had a different gun, like maybe this one? I mean, it's kind of working. No. What else do I have? I could try getting closer. That didn't do anything. Oh. This is a terrible idea. Okay, go back to using this one. It's not showing, but it's safe. Is it over? No. Oops. Is it over? No, I hear gunfire. I don't see any enemies. So then maybe it is over? It's the abducted agent now? Possibly? Hopefully? Maybe?
Patrol fleet, flanking support on the heavy fleet. Give them a firing lane.
It is over. Good.
All ships open fire.
Shepard Commander, the Creator fleet is firing upon this vessel. Without barriers, this ship will be destroyed. We must evacuate.
You're not going to sacrifice yourself in here, are you?
The escape pods.
Geth transmit intelligences via remote signal. We do not use escape pods.
Suggestions?
Geth fighters are docked in a portside fighter bay.
Oops.
We can pilot a fighter to safety.
Somebody opened the door by rolling at it. That is dangerous.
Shepard to fleet! Hold fire! I repeat, hold fire!
You're not going to listen to me. You never do. See?
Damn it!
No one respects me in this game.
We'll be right there!
It's not a day in life of Shepard.
Warrior bastards!
Shepard Commander, we can only launch from the upper level.
That Shepard voice.
They're closing the door!
Normandy to Shepard, reading a loss of gravity. You okay over there?
I'm floating around.
Fine. We're leaving in a Geth fighter. Transmitting rendezvous coordinates.
Does the storage compartment have adequate room, Shepard Commander?
We're fine. Go!
Maybe Legion would join my party then. I forgot we had hand ships. Yeah, ships kind of like keys. Wrong under. I got an achievement called Party Crasher. What does that mean?
They fired on the Dreadnought while you were on board?
Yeah.
I can't help them win this war if they're gonna go off half-cocked like this.
I know. Admiral Garrow's been causing trouble along the Turian border for years.
That has been
But I can understand their desperation. We only lost Earth a few weeks back.
We haven't lost Earth yet.
We need help, Shepard. We need a fleet. And the Corians have the biggest one out there.
I'll get it, Admiral.
Your unilateral strike endangered us all. I should charge you with treason.
I was within my authority as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet.
And what of Shepard? And Talizora?
They escaped unharmed. Shepard, the mission parameters changed. You're military, you understand that.
He tried to kill me. I agree, no I don't. Out of control he is. I mean, do I want him on my side? Do we have a better option? I mean, you should at least give me a fair warning, right?
I understand that you ignored the plan and charged in without thinking.
The Dreadnought was a perfect...
Admiral, you jeopardized your mission and your people. Get the hell off my ship.
Shepard, I understand you're angry.
If I didn't need your fleet...
He nearly got us killed, Ron.
You must understand. The Geth inflicted heavy casualties before you disabled the Reaper signal.
You said they have a planetary defense cannon?
Had. Admiral Koresh sacrificed his own ship to destroy it. He crash-landed on the home world.
The Normandy can assist with rescue efforts.
Thank you, Commander. I think the worst is over. The Geth no longer possess the programming upgrades they had while enslaved by the Reapers.
Shepard Commander, we are prepared to offer assistance.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had a hole in your
Geth
chest.
friend has returned.
The Reapers were using Legion like a signal booster to broadcast commands from the Dreadnought. We freed him.
We freed it.
This is a fascinating prototype. With some study, I may be able to use it to find a weakness in the Geth consensus.
No?
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
So did your pistol. Should I worry about its fate?
I don't think you want to continue this line of thought, Admiral. Legion is my friend. More importantly, it's our best source of information on the Geth.
The scientific benefits
are off the table.
What can you tell us about the Geth? How will they react without Reaper guidance?
This is a false assumption. You have cut off long-range control, but the old machines placed a base on Rannoch for short-range direction.
The Geth still have Reaper upgrades?
Correct. They are currently disorganized, but once the short-range signal is in place, they will recover.
Kila, I need to warn the fleet. Then, coordinate with Garrow. Move!
Oh, no, I
We
can
need
still
to
pray for
take out
tomorrow.
the Reaper base. Where's it?
Preparing your heart.
Unknown.
Find it.
Anyway, bye-bye.
Understood. We do know the location of a server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator life ships. Disabling them will limit casualties. We offer assistance.
Thanks.
Look at the rest of the stream. I'll try not to blow up the planet with the sword system. I told him actually strength is doing pretty well, I think. Though I really regret not being able to help the Krogan properly. Need to help that person. Who are they again? Antiquarian Admiral Pranis. Pranos. Something like that.
Without the fleet, we lose
Commander, we've got reports of trouble at a Turian fuel depot in Sion. I've
Okay.
updated the galaxy map.
That's where I'm going. That's where I want to go. Oh, it's just a debris field now. That's cool. Anyway, run up. Saved ammo. I'll do that one first. Oh wait, maybe there was another choice between the two missions and I couldn't actually do both of them. Let's see, who went up around the world? Liara and Jeff. I suppose I'll stream for about another hour. I don't know. Because I'm streaming an hour earlier than usual for myself. I could stream for like 4 hours and be fine, but it feels weird still. Do it 2 times in a row. Have I even used this one yet? This one yet, rather. Which one's the one I use this one a lot. It's just fully leveled up, so then this one. Oh wait, I think I did try to use this once, but I kind of wasted it. Ammo capacity sounds useful. I could afford this one. Increase force by 40%, impact radius by 2 meters. I take this one.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zen. Have you reached Selchoris' escape pod?
Not yet. What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant losses since Selchoris sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
Protect your civilians.
I'll do what I can. Keep your civilians safe.
I make no promises. My own ships must be coordinated for our final strike on Rannoch.
That's a goofy emote.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Selchoris crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it to contact him. Make sure to proceed with caution.
Zen? Admiral Zen?
We know what to do. Hopefully Admiral Chorus remained with the escape pod.
We'll see in a minute. Take us into the tower.
I was wondering what someone would redeem that one. Now you can only talk in emotes.
We're taking fire. The Geth installed anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
Oh wait, actually, emote only chat. How does that now? Now I think about it. I've got to actually look into it. I could do it now. Yeah, I'll save my game and then check. I don't think it's for like the rest of the stream or anything. So I might be wrong. Let's see. That's my game. I'll tab out of the game. Let's see. Alright, and then email only chat is right here. So then, oh, it's for 2 minutes. Is it actually on or do I have to turn it on myself? Oh. So then 2 minutes. So at 49 p.m. Anyway, back to the game. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, hello, P-Tangents. Go back to Mass Effect 3. And can I just do the side quests and finishing up loose ends, and then I think the next stream possibly will be the final act. Or at least the start of it.
We're getting closer to that jamming tower. I hope the Admiral is alright. There are so many Geth here already.
There must be dropships nearby.
That or they've built more Geth than we imagined. We have Geth!
Oh, right, I didn't see him. I walked up to like it was a regular guy. I like this shotgun. I need a coffee, guys. Yeah. Mine.
Are you hurt?
Meh.
I'm okay. Watch out for more mines.
You know when I said my reflexes were good? That was a complete lie.
Synthetics patrolling below.
Ah, I see him. Sniper rifle. Sometimes I hit the enemy. Like that time. Like that time. I mean, he was just lying there, so I had no excuse to miss.
Get dropping from orbit.
I miss my nuke. Didn't hit it a single time. No, it's been 2 minutes, roughly. I wasn't keeping exact count, but anyway. You can now talk normally again. Oh, did I just walk into a mine? Probably. I'm trying to look where I'm actually going this time.
Guns protecting the tower.
Oh, those? I'm trying to remember how I do the sneak attacks. Let's see, it was something like... Not like that. Well... Freedom. Until someone redeems you, but when you try again. Ah, the air is dead. Missile up. Okay. It's not an enemy. Ah, that is an enemy. That's multiple enemies, in fact. I should really read that right now. B.
We should inspect the gun.
Wish I could use that move more often. No picked up. Anything else over here? Besides enemies trying to kill me? Don't think so.
One of us has to shut down that AA gun, Shepard.
No, last time I tried to do this, my game froze. I glitched out weirdly. Liara, you know what you're doing, right?
Liara, we'll cover you.
I'm on it.
Synthetics.
Wait, is it? It isn't good. No, it's here it is. Go. Wait, is it actually dead? It is. Need ammo.
The AA gun's offline. Good. Now let's shut down the two by the tower.
I missed. Are we looking for another one? Yeah. So we're there. Okay. Wait, is that something? Oh, it is. I'll take that. I'll take this. That's mine. Actually saw it this time. That's an upgrade. Hey. I can't remember picking up the upgrades automatically upgrades my
Shepard, we
stuff.
found someone. He looks hurt.
No.
You heard my message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Dornhatst. I clean engine parts.
Don't move. We've got metagel.
I've lost too much blood. Go. Look for the Admiral. Destroy that jamming tower. And you can radio him.
I know. We'll find him.
Please. Listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Chorus can get us out alive. And my son. Tell him. Tell Jonah that his father made it to the whole world.
Let's get to that tower.
It's always right, so I'll go this one first. I knew it. Wait, did I see a grenade? No, it's not a grenade. It's a light. Not good for none. Can I destroy that one? Is that it? It is. What are you doing there? Not yours. Oh, it's just the error. Ow. might have been a poor decision. I want to try the turret if I can. Right there. Oh, wait, that's not it. Wait, where's the turret again? It was around here somewhere. Isn't it? Oh, there it is. Yep. Am I doing any damage to it? I can't tell. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. That's the arrow. Facing the wrong person. Ah, here we go. Wait. Your mind's completely useless to me. I can't turn around properly.
Control panel for a way to shut it off.
Oops.
Who should destroy the gun?
You.
Can you handle it, Javik?
Easily. You should take the Geth's turret.
Yeah, I want to pick this thing up. Whatever it is.
More machine.
Just wait, I see. Now I can use this properly. Am I hitting him? I can't tell. Pretend I am. Oh yeah, it's remember something. It's kind of non-sequer at this point, before just... I shouldn't even really understand. But anyway, last time we cloned out I think some multi-Twitch view things, so we probably do it again this time. Wait. So you watch all our respects at the same time, I think. I saw another one. There it is. It's the other gun. Or near the enemies first. Is this still hitting me? I think it is. No, it's not mounted anymore. Okay, so it's safe then. Oops, I keep doing this.
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
You.
You're up, Liara.
Going now.
You're not going to attack me again? No, they're just taking your time. Wait, Shepard, I want to... Here we go. Here. Is it over? Or no? I still hear... It didn't glitch out again, did it? That's what happened last time I tried doing one of these missions. I mean, if it does, I can just reload my save, it's fine. I think it might have glitched out here, because usually after I finish killing all the enemies, you say, I am finished. But Yeah. Oh, I missed one, that's why.
There.
Good.
Disabled. I'll signal the shuttle.
There he goes. That's a ragdoll.
This is Commander Shepard. Dorn didn't make it, Admiral.
He didn't? I see.
I'm coming in with a shuttle. Where are you?
My surviving crew found their way to a clearing. I'll upload their location.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
No, the Geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching.
Give us your coordinates.
Leave me. My crew will soon be overrun.
So will you.
My people are non-combatants, Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
We need a peacemaker?
Admiral, I need you leading the civilian fleet if we're gonna end this fight.
Civilians, our entire race took up arms for this insanity. It's too late for us.
It's only too late if you die down here.
You can't possibly think you can stop this war.
I don't know. What I do know is that I can't do it without your help.
Ancestors, forgive me. Uploading my coordinates.
We're coming.
I'm trying to see as many people as I can. Hand hat? Not a hat. Wait.
I've got this.
Yeah, here we go. Let's shoot these guys. You can redeem another hand if you want, Aiden. Did you blow all your points on the email to like chat? What are you bonking me for? What did I do?
Get behind you! Get in cover! It's clear! Go! Admiral, come on!
Yeah, I'm good. I still have 330 seconds.
Welcome aboard.
Hey.
Shepard, my crew. Perhaps there's still time. Hello? This is Zalcoris. Does anyone copy? Hello?
We've got to go.
I pray they found comfort in the homeworld skies.
Did I mess up? Possibly and do this in the wrong order. Can I still do the other mission, I wonder?
Unrest has spread further than I thought. You were right that I returned.
Have you talked the civilian captains into staying?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions around the fleet's core. If we hadn't stopped them from... Any aid I can offer is yours. After the Quarians drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms, I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
And that's why your people needed you back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save. Farewell, Shepard. Fly safely.
So I did a good thing?
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
Good, we can end this war.
Time to cut the Geth off from the Reapers and put a stop to this madness.
The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Excuse me.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way.
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
That Geth fighter squadron is still tearing through the fleet.
Can you hold out?
If that fighter squadron isn't taken out, a lot of our ships won't make it. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support.
Commander,
I gave in
Admiral
to
Hackett's
reckless
available on
behavior
VidCom.
beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So, pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. I need the patrol fleet.
I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt.
How about I trust him this time?
Admiral Garrel's right. Withdrawing now puts the whole fleet at risk.
As you say, Commander. All right, and you've got your ships.
Thank you, Ron. You'll get them back in good condition.
Korean heavy fleet. Updated. Didn't say it was an upgrade or anything, so did I do the right thing? Hey. Isn't 25 kind of low? Maybe I did the wrong thing. I might have accidentally wiped them out, possibly. Oh, wait. They're not here. Are they here? That might have been a bad decision. Anyway. Oh, I can talk to Legion. I think I do have to review back for that one.
You opposed Creator Admiral Zen's attempt to confiscate our platform.
She's done enough already.
Your assistance continues to be noted.
Get rid of live ships.
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live ships.
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No, Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
Okay.
We'll
Just
talk
like
later.
this?
We will remain here.
I was admiring my chat box again. Apart from the names being kind of weirdly inconsistent, I like how it turned out.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
I don't think he was side quest for me right
Talk to
now.
you later, Tally.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
Okay. Oh yeah, I need to check out my fish. I bought some more.
Told me that Cerberus started out as an Alliance Black Op.
Black Ops always go bad. If you have to
You've got new messages, Commander.
My Nation's gonna wait. My fish are more important right now. There they are. And I bought an automatic feeder, so I don't need to worry about them dying on me. Nice. I miss my hamster, though. Look like fish. I don't like eating them. I do like looking at them. Invite Tally. Okay.
Tally, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment.
I kind of miss my old fish.
Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
Side quest?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me. And I don't know if I can save them.
What happened to my old fish? They died. Apparently they ate each other. I had to go on holiday. My mother wanted to go to a different country. Anyway, we left my fish at one of our friends, her boyfriend. And he said they ate each other, but I don't believe him. It's not your responsibility.
You're doing everything you can. If the fleet falls, it won't be because of you.
I helped my father and Zen's ideas, the new tech that made an invasion too good to pass up, that's based on my father's work. If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tally.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. That probably sounds stupid. It's just, I know I'm not really qualified for this.
You're doing fine, Tally. And thanks.
I should get back before the Admirals get into trouble again. I'll talk to you later.
It's possible for fish to eat each other unless one fish is bigger than the other. Yeah, some of them are kind of worse, but enjoy James, huh? You can wait for a second. I was trying to say something. Yeah, I think you just didn't want to bother feeding them, so you just told me to eat each other and knock them in the bin or something.
We'll get some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way.
Does he also need encouragement?
Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good.
He seems distracted. Side quest.
Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander.
Sorry, Lola. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment,
best
assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why are you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone. And they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
Pretty sure he's just a regular human. What happened exactly?
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yep. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There is not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Only you can make that decision, James. But I think you already know the answer.
I'm glad you think so. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here are It's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
Are you flirting with me, Lola?
Huh?
I'm going. Thanks again, Shepard.
Anytime.
Anyway. You else want to talk? Nah. Oh yeah, I have emails. Meet me in the comments. I'll set an up point. No business time. Oh, this is a side quest. Okay. What's this one? Quest selection. Nah. I'll do that later. How long's it been? I think I'll do one more mission then. See what you can say to me? Nah. Destroy the Reaper base or shut down to get the server. Which one? Destroy the base or shut down to get the server. Which one would be more important? Probably base? I don't know. If we shut down to get server to get won't work anymore. I just think back to some more Doom Run Cyclist. Unless it's timed. I hope it's not timed. Oh wait, wasn't this back at Citadel? No, it's over here. Fuel reactors. Fuel reactors. What's this one again? Trying to pay for the servers. Maybe I should destroy the base. Fuel reactor. I don't remember this one at all. What was this? I guess I'll find out. Anyway, I want to bring... I don't think I brought you... Oops. You know well. And then Edie. I'm fine with all these weapons. Okay.
Shepard, about 72 hours ago, the reactors at a joint Turin-Asari fuel depot went offline. Scans at the station are cold. It's deserted.
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but no fuel means no fleet presence in this theater. The enemy will operate unchecked. I need you to get in there, find out what's going on, and get those reactors back online. Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
Commander, Corporal Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
Oh yeah, how much money do I have? 72,000. Question is, if you pick between time stop or the power to control gravity, which should you pick? Time stop. That sounds way more useful. I can stop time while I try to learn something.
A treatment plan for chemical burns. This is pretty detailed.
But yeah, stopping time sounds way more convenient. What do you have to say?
Toxic radiation cutting access to most of the grid. Survival in hotspots not
Excuse me.
possible.
We need a radiation workaround, soldier.
On it, ma'am.
Captain Riley? Commander, it's an honor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
The fuel rods for both reactors need to be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working to clear the obstacles.
Understood, Lieutenant.
Got it, Captain.
Power to stop time would be so much better. Yeah.
I'll take it from here.
Like, what can you really do with gravity?
Hit reactor 2, Captain. Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
It doesn't sound as useful in comparison. I mean, you can suck gravity and float around and probably have some fun with that, but then the novelty will wear off pretty quickly. Sometimes he's more practical. Ah, oops. This is what happens when you don't look where you're going.
We're facing an unknown enemy here, Captain. If they're still on site, my team will help send them to hell. Ready your team to hit reactor 2, Captain. Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
Hold the air in one spot? With gravity powers? But then we all die, wouldn't we? Or at least the power of the Earth that's not being shined on would die, I think. I think Earth's existence was like a perfect coincidence, so if anything goes differently, we'll all die somehow. Like if the moon was in a slightly different position, if Earth was in a slightly different position, none of this would have happened. Ah, this is another chest plate. I crashed the Earth with gravity, but why would you do that? You live here. Where would you live? The Earth was destroyed. I'm not supposed to go down here, so... I activated a crane, so maybe I need to find a crane. The question is, why not? Because we'll all die. Is that the crane? Nah. Can I talk to you again?
Confirming. Toxic radiation cutting access to most of the grid. Survival in hotspots not possible.
We're locked and loaded, ready to move out.
No. Am I missing something really obvious? Yes.
Directional guidance error. Team 2 moving out, Commander.
Good luck, Captain.
If someone's here, they are staying very still.
Yeah, I feel like we're being watched.
Just stay sharp, people.
I don't know what I'm doing. I think I moved. I did, okay. I do know what I'm doing.
I have a visual on the fuel rod control, but radiation is blocking access.
Same situation here. I'll find a way to vent the area.
This is like Neo. Is my mess on? It's not. Yeah, I can aim properly.
This looks like ventilation control.
Should do the trick.
Radiation clearing. Console now accessible.
3 is like Neo,
Let's
wow.
unlock those fuel rods.
But can I go down there now, or... I mean, it doesn't look like something I'll save my game just in case. Oops. Yep, this is safe. For now. Where's it going again? Oh yeah, that way. Here it is. Yay, I did something.
Commander, Captain, checking movement in your areas.
Defensive positions. Enemy inbound.
We're ready for them.
Oh, there they are. Oh, oops.
Riley, status.
One casualty, but we're clear here.
Warning. Coolant leaks detected. Reactors 1 and 2.
Did I do that?
System restart
Did I accidentally shoot something?
You'll both have to seal all the moderator tanks.
Is this it?
Reactor 2 tanks moving to seal.
Tank 1 is sealed and stable.
Patching seems to be working. Only one more to go here.
Yeah, here it is.
Tank 2 is sealed and stable.
Commander, the core is stabilized. Reactivation can go ahead.
Moderator tank.
Riley, you in position? Affirmative. Initiating
Hey.
restart.
Commander, Captain, I'm reading a lot of movement. Headed your way.
Incoming!
Progress.
Lock and load.
They're coming in from above.
Here it is. Did I see one over? Yeah. Is that an enemy? Yeah, it is an enemy. Oh. I knew someone was trying to come out of his chest. Is that normal? I assume no. Oh, so I need to cough again. Excuse me. I think I'll switch out my shotgun for a more conventional one. Yay. I love punching enemies. Me. I think I'm missing. Here we go.
Commander, we're being overrun. Position indefensible. We're not gonna make it. Hold tight. One of my people is coming. Roger that. James, save their asses.
On it.
Oh. Oh wait, this one's really strong. I think. What I thought it was. I may have that wrong. It is. I think this is my strongest gun.
You're clear for the moment, Commander. Can't raise Captain Riley.
What about Lieutenant Vega?
Nothing, Commander. No one's answering my hails. But I'm tracking some movement toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
Will do.
Oh yeah, I should get ammo.
Reactor fully powered and operational, Commander.
Okay. So now we... I don't like the look at that. surprised they didn't kill me. Anyway, we leave now? Yes? No? Maybe so? Hello?
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in your debt. Job well done. Report back to the shuttles.
That's kind of a short mission. Hmm.
Good work down there, Shepard. Without that depot, the entire theater would be at risk.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
I'm allocating a task force to maintain and defend the facility. If the Reapers come back, we'll be ready. I read Captain Raleigh's report. It says she and her team wouldn't have made it without you.
I'm glad I could help.
I'll keep you posted on new developments. Hack it out.
Thank you for your rescue efforts, Commander.
I'm glad I could help.
Whatever our disagreements, Admiral Curse is an excellent commander. He just might save the civilian fleet. What do you need?
What can you tell me about Admiral Garrel's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
I want to ask if you're still alive or not.
Thank you, Commander.
Because I don't see him in my military might thing anymore, so I might have actually destroyed him. Anyway. I guess I can research this later. I think my choices have mostly okay so far. I only killed 1 or 2 people accidentally. So far. Can't talk to you, Noel.
Commander?
Never mind, I can't talk to you. Ah, be back in a minute. I'm back, except not really. I heard the door knock, so I want to investigate. Got a pamphlet for a pizza place. Ew. What was he doing? Oh yeah, actually I should save my game. Oh yeah, I thought that mission was kind of short, so I want to do another one, a final mission. I need fuel. Kinda, yeah. So yeah, I think I'm going to destroy the Reaper base. Unless there's another side quest I could do. Nah. So this one. I hope this is a good decision. Now I switch up my shotgun, so then it's actually this one. I like this one, Oh, I need to max out my reputation. Actually, did I max out my reputation? I'm mostly a paragon. Slightly renegade. Okay.
The sinking laser needs a line of sight. What's the fastest route?
The upper entrance. Target the base before the Geth can organize resistance.
What about you?
We will deactivate defense systems and acquire an escape vehicle.
You can do that?
This unit still carries remnants of the old machine upgrade code. We can break any Geth security.
I hope you don't sacrifice yourself.
You know your limits. I trust you. I'm more concerned you didn't tell me about the upgrades.
This augmentation changed core processes. We did not know how you would react.
You were ashamed.
Shame is an emotional or cognitive response to societal judgment. It should not apply here.
I'm on your side here, Legion. I want to help your people.
We did not intend to cause offense.
How'd we get here? The Geth are better than this.
No. Based on empirical evidence, they are not.
Yeah.
Proceed to the upper entrance. We will exit here and procure an escape vehicle.
Got it. Legion, good luck.
Acknowledged.
Actually, now I think about what happened to Grunt. You didn't join your party, you just kind of had to fake that.
I can't believe it. I don't think it's really sunk in yet. The home world. My world. Look at the sky. And the rock formations. They used to write poems about them.
When we're done, maybe you'll write a new one.
This is Ranok, the world of our ancestors. Our bodies carried the seeds that spread the desert grass. You've heard me say Kilasalai? The best translation I can come up with is, by the homeworld I hope to see someday.
Looks like you're seeing it today.
The living room window will be right here.
Something I should know?
I just claimed the land. I know it doesn't mean much, but when this is over, I'll have a home.
Quarians spend centuries as nomads. You think you can go back to living in one place?
We have gotten used to carrying our homes around with us. Well, that's a start.
No, we're already in there. Okay. I didn't want to say anything during the emotional scene room or anything.
The Geth jamming towers are interfering with your signal, Commander. I'm compensating to keep you patched in.
Good work, Trainer.
Here it is. Isn't there another one somewhere? Here it is. Yeah, I think this dismissal thing is all the homie. There's no way my aim was that good. What happened there? any ammo here at sign around I can borrow? Nah. Well, the enemies probably drop some. Like this one.
Shepard Commander, you must climb to the upper level before Geth units can fortify their positions.
We're on our way.
Admiral Geralt here. We've got a Geth fighter squadron swarming
Alright,
us.
still alive.
Patrol fleet. Divert interceptors. We can't lose the heavy fleet.
I caliber barrel. I don't know what that means, but cool. Where am I going? Oh, this way. Oh yeah, I do see a ladder. Good to the objective markers. Wait, where's the letter go? Hey, is this dead end? Exactly. Two is there. No, sorry. Okay. Sometimes I can't tell when you're dead or out. Like sometimes when they're floating around like that, they are already dead. Sometimes they're still alive, I can't tell. I don't want to waste my bullets. This. Hey, so I'm actually wasting my time here? I suppose just shares the board. Oh, super. It would if Shepard. The cover system is so weird sometimes.
Shepard Commander, hostile Geth are closing a blast shield over the base.
That was really good. When did they pick this up from here? Here, where am I going? Oh, right, over there.
Can we shoot through that flash shield?
Not an option. The Geth would scramble a defense before we broke through.
We have located an override atop the Geth fortifications. It can retract the blast shield.
Anyone getting...
Oh, so I actually cut him off.
Get reinforcements coming in from above!
Both? There's something about you, didn't you? Ah, that balcony. Let's ignore that one for now. That's what shocking. I'll try it out. Let's see, where is it? This one. Oops. Yeah, I need to shoot the other one first. Wait, was that something? No. Measured things. I can't go over there.
We'll get through. What's your status?
The old machine's upgrades grant
Oh,
us targeting superiority. You're drawing hostile fire from your position.
Keep it up. We'll get to the blast shield controls.
Legion's Reaper upgrades are quite useful.
I'm glad Legion's on our side.
Never
Look out, warships. We've got Geth frigates inbound on the civilian fleet.
Khan is here. Civilian defenders are on intercept course. We'll hold them, Geralt.
Yeah. Actually, what type of fish did you get before they die? We had goldfish, and I don't remember the other types. I think we had like 4 or 5 different types. Did we have an angel fish or was that my grandmother? I don't remember. That was kind of a long time ago now. I think it was like 10 years ago. Ah.
I've enabled a console near your position.
I'm gonna take over here somewhere. Oh yeah, here it is.
Shepard, Commander, you have successfully opened the blast shield doors.
Good. We'll be back out in a minute.
Negative. The path behind you has been sealed. A nearby elevator can take you to the upper level. From there, you should have an acceptable line of sight for targeting.
This thing? Yeah. Wait. I should have known this would happen. Oh. Somehow I'm still alive. Come back to the topic of fish. I really like to look at koi fish, but I think I need an actual pond if I wanted to have one of those. I never just doing pretty well against armor. Yeah. See, not an enemy. That's an enemy. You can't see properly. Your shoulder pads are in the way. This time, I'm not going to forget to change my armor.
Chorus, deploy civilian defenders to Ran's flank.
Get right! I guess they really don't want us up here!
Wait, is this a special gun? It is a special gun. Ooh, neat. The orphanage's all down there. No ammo, scan the throw. Ow. Maybe using this gun against that guy is a bit of a waste. Yeah, this one's better. I'll take the free ammo, I'll take food.
We detect no more Geth in your immediate area. Reinforcements are minutes away.
You getting anything from the base?
No, the old machines have not registered us as a threat.
Here, pigeons. Space pigeons.
Unless you sever the Geth connection to the old machine soon.
This battle.
Normandy's weapon systems are ready to sync to your target. I recommend you withdraw to a safe distance.
Remember to nuke the planet?
Target locked.
I fall a lot in this game. It's weird when I haven't broken any bones.
We have located transportation.
Don't sacrifice yourself.
Everybody get to the ship! Move!
How are we supposed to fight that thing?
We don't?
Fleet might lend a hand! Go!
There's a base boost to get.
We will attempt evasive maneuvers.
Did I hit it? At all? Am I even damaged? That's the real question. Wait, did I do it? Isn't that too easy?
Firing chamber! Looks like a weak point when it's priming!
Damn it! The jamming towers have us targeting manually. We can't make a precision shot.
We may escape before it recovers.
No! Pull over!
Shepard, Commander.
If we run away, the Geth stay under Reaper control and the Quarians are dead. This ends now. Edie, patch the Quarians to the Normandy's weapon system. I want the targeting laser synced up to the whole damn fleet.
Understood.
Do you need assistance?
Just stay down, Legion. I'll take it from here.
Shepard, Commander. Good luck.
Acknowledged. Shepard to fleet. I'll pave the weak spot. Link up with the Normandy and be ready to fire.
I think I'm too far away right now.
The destroyer is in range.
Wait, no, I'm not.
Ready for launch.
Shepard, we need a target.
I'm trying.
Find us a target or we'll lose the fleet.
How's that? Life's good. Could be worse, could be better. How about you? Excuse me. Oh, if I do wish I had coughed less. It's kind of a pain. Okay. Oops. I don't know. That's not bad, right? Maybe I don't even need my master this one, actually. Uh-oh. I got stuck on something. I'm gonna throw someone into space? How are you gonna do that? No, actually, I have a wide open area here. Hey, touched it. You guys hang back here instead. Just be aware of my surroundings. Okay. We should have taken a lot of damage. This kind of felt like repulsive. Maybe one more? We're stuck on something. Hey, let me. Huh? The camera angle changed. I have an excuse. It's not my fault, nope. Oops. I'm gonna counter nice. Anyway, refocus. Recycle something again. I think this is a big reason why I keep dying. Wait, if I stay still, like, huh? I thought it was what's this now? My 5th attempt. I thought it was a lot further left than it actually was. I guess I can turn my mouse back off. Yeah, if I stand still, it zooms in a lot faster. Again. So, new strategy. Never try to shoot his beams out from away like that. Instead of trying to strafe out of the way. Is that the right word, strafe? I think it is. It sounds right. Might take me a bit longer, but it's safer. I think. Here we go. I think I just made it angrier. Now we're in dramatic slow. Oh no. Wait a minute, is this? It wasn't so bad when I figured out what I was supposed to be doing. Amnesia didn't sacrifice himself like I thought he would. Oh, but I guess it's not over yet. I don't know.
You know who I am?
Harbinger speaks of you. You resist, but you will fail. The cycle must continue.
I killed Sovereign, and now you.
You even have a name.
We are more, and we will work together to defeat you. All of you.
You cannot comprehend the magnitude of our presence.
We might surprise you.
You represent chaos. We represent order. Every organic civilization must be harvested in order to bring order to the chaos. It is inevitable. Without our intervention, organics are doomed. We are your salvation.
I have a better idea. We destroy you and live our lives in peace.
A philosophy reminiscent of the Quarians. Observe the results.
You, whatever species you came from before the Reapers decided to preserve them, they're dead. They died thousands of years ago. And now they can rest in peace.
We did it. We killed a Reaper. Gila.
We can confirm that the Geth are no longer being directed by the old machines. We are free.
You did it, Shepard. The Geth free to stop firing. They're completely vulnerable.
I didn't need to
Shepard
shut down the
Commander,
server.
the Geth only acted in defense after the creators attacked. Do we deserve death?
What are you
No.
suggesting?
Our upgrades. With the old machine dead, we could upload them to all Geth without sacrificing their independence.
You want to upload the Reaper code? That would make the Geth as smart as when the Reaper was controlling them.
Yes, but with free will, each Geth unit would be a true intelligence. We would be alive, and we could help you.
I trust
Our
Legion.
fleet is already attacking. Uploading the code would destroy us. Shepard, you can't choose the Geth over my people.
Do you remember the question that caused the creators to attack us, Talizora? Does this unit have a soul?
I don't want to get the...
Upload the code to the Geth. Tally, call off the fleet if you can.
Uploading. 10%.
This is Admiral Talizora. All units, break off your attack.
Belay that order. Continue the attack.
20%.
I beg you, do not do this. Please.
We regret the deaths of the creators, but we see no alternative. 40%.
Wait a minute, am I misunderstanding this? Wait. If I do this and upload, then the Quarians will die. But if I... Maybe eventually they'll listen to her?
I'm sorry.
No.
I don't know.
Error. Copying code is insufficient.
Uh-oh.
Direct personality dissemination required. Shepard Commander, I must go to them. It's the only way. Thank you.
I think I made a bad choice. And he did sacrifice himself in a way.
Geth fighters are intercepting fire. Negligible damage. Kinetics are down. Permission to order retreat.
Denied. All ships, full barrage. This is Captain Cardona Vasraya. We have multiple hull breaches. Raya's drive core is offline. All ships in range. Please assist. Please assist.
Not responding. All hands, prepare for impact.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
Tali, no!
I made a really bad choice.
Commander, your actions enabled this upgrade. Because of you, we are a people, and we are free.
And Legion?
Dead. I am sorry, Commander.
Me too.
It sacrificed itself to deliver the code upgrade to all Geth units, and we will uphold its promise. We are already repairing ships, and our technology can help build the Crucible.
Thank you.
We regret the deaths of the creators.
They made their choice.
Now there's a way to save both of them. This might be the worst decision I made yet.
I understand you are bringing a new fleet into this war.
Yes, Counselor. The Geth are already helping with construction of the Crucible, and their fleet will be ready for action soon.
Are you certain the Geth can be trusted?
They were slaves under the Reapers, Counselor. They'll fight as hard as we will.
Understood, Commander. I suppose we can't be too choosy about our allies right now. But that's not why I contacted you. I have information for you vital to the war effort. I'd prefer to share it in person.
What if I come to the Citadel?
That would be preferable, Commander. Meet me in Counselor Udina's office.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
I guess number wise is a huge upgrade. Before the Quarian was 25 and now we have 450 instead. But I'm really upset that Tali ended up dying. This game was sour note, but I think I'll end things here today. I need to create that thumbnail for tomorrow. I need to find a picture of that monster, the new one for the town map. Anyway. I guess next time I play this, we're going to the Citadel and doing Citadel things. Side quest, main quest. I guess we're nearly done. There's my ending screen. Here it is. So yeah, I'm kind of depressed now. Bye bye.